Welcome to the coldest winter of our future. We're here in Japan, Tokyo, mad love.
Тийштэй. Тодорхойгүй зүйлийн төлөө ямиг золиосгохгүй. Энэ үйлдэл бодит. Би одоо эд байж болохгүй.
We're here in Tokyo, Japan, a country of infinite taste, delicious food, immaculate art, beautiful design, forward-thinking fashion. We're gonna eat, see, experience our way through this country to the city, Tokyo, Japan, mad love. Let's go. Japan is a country rich in traditions and unique worldviews, but famous for cliches. Taku culture, extremely obedient citizens, the salaryman lifestyle, maid outfits, and just a general strangeness to everything they approach. Whether they are true or not, people from around the world are at least semi-familiar with this imagery. Like most people, I was introduced to Japanese culture through anime, the kind where good guys smash bad guys' faces in, or young girls turn into super sailors. Only in the last few years has Japan started to embrace street and lowbrow art. We talked to Margaret of the Japan Foundation to find out more. How do you think in Japan street art is kind of viewed?
Street art, I think, is very new in Japan. At least that's what a lot of street artists say. There's a tradition of, they call it street beautification. This internet famous one where they've got the artwork on the manholes. Yeah, so you have a lot of that in Japan, as well as sculptures. So that's the difference, I guess, between, say, Japan and Australia, where we don't really have a lot of those street beautification projects.
In 2016, you guys actually had some Japanese street artists come over, Miss Pam and John. What was it like working with them, and did you kind of see any difference with the way they kind of approached doing murals?
A lot of Japanese artists that we've worked with, they're very particular about what they wanted to do, and it's the same idea of, like, a lot of Japanese people say, if we're doing it, we might as well do it properly.
Do you think that going forward with Japanese street art, but also kind of this lowbrow art in Japan, that they're going to start drawing a lot of influences from outside Japan as opposed to inside Japan?
Yeah, I think even with the street art movement in Japan itself, is influenced by a lot of stuff that's been happening over in America as well as in Europe. The Tokyo Bed and Art Project guys, Kenji was the art director. He came with Ms. Pam and John to Sydney. After that, he went back and started the Tokyo Mural Project and the Koenji City Mural Project. So now you've got these like massive walls, like levels. They've got one in Koenji, and they've got one down in the business district, which is really interesting. So I guess they're continuing to champion that.
What's the one Japanese stereotype that you hate?
One Japanese story I hate because it's not true. I hate because it's really true. Yeah. When they, like, the angrier they get, the more polite they are. Yeah, it's like, the passive aggressiveness. The more passive aggressive it is, the more polite it sounds.
You say what you want.
Yeah.
To get a true perspective on Japanese lowbrow art, we talked to up-and-coming artist Chu, who's recently been exhibiting right here in Sydney. So Chu, what made you decide to start making art in the first place?
I started drawing when I was a kid. I started drawing with cartoon, Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball. I follow to draw them.
How do you come up with your art? Like, how do you think of ideas for your art?
All my art come from my emotion. As you know, I can't speak well, and I can't explain my emotion in words. That's why I always drawing and painting my emotions.
Why do you think like Japanese stuff is so popular with people outside of Japan?
I'm not really sure, because every country has very good cultures too, but in my opinion, as maybe Japanese otaku culture and animation culture and hentai stuff, and I think those are only Japanese culture. I think in general thinking, after you become adult, I think for Western people think for ladies they want to show them more sexy, and for men they want to show themselves more manly men, more stronger. But Japan is very opposite. So even adult ladies want to show them more cute and more childish, and men they want to show them more like cute too. So yeah, I think that's only Japan. I think it's all opposite. So it's become something culture.
Boom, clap, boom, 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 clap, boom, clap, boom, boom, boom.
What keeps attracting people to Japan? The super polite service, the delicious variety of food and alcohol, its reliable, award-winning subway? All those things are true. But a part of me thinks it has to do with the images of Japan, whether it be the traditional or contemporary batshit crazy ones. As Japan goes into the future, it will be fascinating to see what the country's artistic talents will pump out into the world. So bigs up Japan, and for all the fans of Mad Love out here, here's a montage of us partying. Bow!